All right, guys, welcome back to Emerald City Guitars. This is Tyler Geske with my pick of the day, which today is this 1960 Gibson L-5 CES. CES standing for Cutaway, Electric, and Spanish, of course. So a lot of people think that archtop guitars predate flat tops, but that really just isn't the case. In fact, flat top guitars predate archtops by hundreds and hundreds of years. The first patent for a archtop fretted stringed instrument like this, or in the case of the patent for a mandolin, came in 1898, and it was by Orville Gibson of a Gibson. And like I said, it was specifically for a mandolin with the purpose of, as it states in the patent, enhance the quality and power of the tone. So pretty much the first commercially successful archtop guitar was the L-5. They came out in 1922, and at that time it was the first archtop guitar that had F-holes. Prior to this, they were all regular round sound holes like a regular flat top. So this was the very start of the F-hole tradition that of course continues to this day in all sorts of archtop guitars. In addition to being the first commercially successful archtop guitar, it also sort of set a standard with things like carved spruce top, maple back, these parallel braces, as well as the F-holes like I mentioned. Prior to the L-5 coming out, those weren't really around. So the L-5 really set a precedent for the archtops that would come in later years and still to this day. So something really cool about the L-5 specifically is this is a carved spruce top, solid spruce. Now lots of people think, well sure, all the ES models were carved top too, but they actually weren't. At this time they were laminated. So they're laminated and then pressed into place, not carved by hand like the L-5 and the Super 400. In fact, those two models were the only ones that Gibson still hand carved at this time. So that's a really cool feature, really quality piece of wood, and not plywood like on the cheaper models. So this L-5 is from 1960, which of course we know is prime PAF time. The neck pickup in this guitar is, as we'd expect, the stock PAF. The bridge has been replaced, both an early patent number humbucker, so almost exactly the same thing. Of course, on this we have the Florentine cutaway, that's the sharp one. This is actually pretty early for this Florentine cutaway. Usually we see them in 61, 62 and on, but this is a 60 with the sharp cutaway. Of course, you can see this really great engraved tailpiece, all gold plated, still in pretty good shape. It says L5 on there, it's pretty neat. But this guitar is just really straight. Apart from the pickup, like I mentioned, it's entirely original down to the frets, the nut, the tuners, the finish. It's just all there, including the original brown case, which is actually pretty cool too. So all in all, it's just an amazing collector grade guitar. It plays great, it sounds great. So why don't we plug in and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, guys, now we've heard it. This beautiful 1960 Gibson L-5 CES down here at Emerald City Guitars. Come in, check it out yourself. We'll see you next time.